Devereaux!
Oh, hey, there's that wall. I've been looking for that wall, man. Hey, I found it. I finally found it. So, what are you up to? Really? You want me to watch this? Is torturing me with video games not enough? Let's get to it then.
Chances are you've heard of the rock group Kiss, because if you Google Kiss, the first page is all about the band and not actually kissing. If for some reason you haven't heard of them, Kiss are a rock band whose public personas are basically heavy metal superheroes. They've had hit records, action figures, comic books, and even some video games. In 1978, Kiss was peaking in popularity. It was only natural that the group wanted to make a movie starring themselves. It was decided to be a made-for-TV movie because it was the 70s and drugs are expensive. That meant setting the film in an amusement park and giving the band a crash course on acting. What results is, well, this. Ever since its release, Kiss has done everything in their power to erase this movie from existence. It's even said that if anyone working for the band were to mention it in their presence, that person was immediately fired.
Somehow, you found a surviving copy of this. And I've been roped in. Guess I should stop stalling then, huh?
First off, I'd like to apologize for the quality of the footage. This is ripped from a VHS tape, and I really doubt we're getting an HD release of this anytime soon. The movie starts with...
Wait. You don't want the phantom of the copyright coming by, if you catch my drift. You watch yourself, movie.
The opening credits is the band jamming along to one of their hits over some green-screened footage of the amusement park. This showcases why the band was so popular when this was made. Hey Peter, did that just kick in, buddy? The band walks off screen with a terrible effect and we finally get into it. Apparently, Kiss is playing a few nights at the amusement park to justify making this movie a commercial for the park this is set in. We meet these two, generic handsome guy and generic pretty girl. The guy, named Sam, voices he thinks,
There's something going on here I don't understand. I'll give it a quick look, and I'll meet you back here in an hour.
Hurry back. I love you. Bye.
He chases after some new tail, and we cut to another set of characters. These three are the typical punk kid characters. Next, we meet this guy who is creeping around behind a statue of Kiss. Let me guess, villain, right? And don't think I'm giving much away. This movie is pretty clear that this dude named Devereaux is the Phantom. The Phantom confronts the Misfits because they're running around just being dicks.
Hold it, that's enough of that, not in this part.
They start in on Devereaux, demanding to know who he is when...
I'll tell you who he is. He built this park, and I run it.
Hey, thanks for that exposition, movie. With this new knowledge, Sid, Nancy, and their dog decide it's best to leave them alone. Devereaux and the owner then walk off to discuss business. We then find Sam snooping around when he finds this red doorway. Well, he's probably dead. Anyway, let's go to... what's her name drinking more product placement? You know what this Kiss movie seems to be missing? The fucking titular band. We cut back to these bozos playing with a guy in a gorilla suit who's also chained up. Please don't take that out of context. Devereaux asks them to get down because he's afraid they'll break it.
Simon is a very delicate creature. It took nearly a year and $30,000 to perfect him.
After they talk for a bit, Devereaux gives them all tickets to the Chamber of Thrills.
Chamber of Thrills. Get a chopper? I mean heart attack time, man. All the way.
Please shut up.
Lame, old man. I mean really lame.
They then leave Camel Toe to whatever him and this guy have going on. Back to Pretty Princess, and she's talking to park security, trying to find Sam.
But you must know him. He works for someone named Abner.
Oh, Abner Devereaux.
Security reveals that Devereaux, you know, Miss Drama Queen of a villain,
He's just blaming me for everything. Of course things malfunction.
has his office in an underground lair.
Yeah, way underground.
We cut to said lair and see Gigolo working on a robot limb when a buzzer sounds. Our nameless vixen is at the door looking for him, so Dayglow lets her inside. Did I mention this was made for TV? Girl character makes it into the lab and decides she wants to look around. Well, hello, my dear. How can I...
Oh, wow. You, have a lab or something. I want to see.
Okay. Devereaux, aka The Phantom, aka Please Kill Me, then begins to show off his incredibly lifelike androids, which begs the question, why are you working for an amusement park?
He speaks English and Spanish. Sings as well.
What has she got that the others have not? It must be that look in her eyes. Damn, she's a girl who puts the flowers to shame. And she really means love at their own game. When she walks by, all the fellas don't sigh. All they can say is, oh me and oh my.
Clearly a psycho shoes off what's-her-name, because my personal favorite characters are about to check out
The old dude's chamber of thrills.
It's then revealed Sam is under mind control with this thingy, because of course Devereaux is smart enough to develop something like that, but can only get a job designing rides for a fucking amusement park. What is this, Scooby-Doo? I jest, but Hanna-Barbera was the producer. Suddenly this makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Back with the Three Stooges, and they're still just being dicks.
You're not allowed to smoke in here.
I'll smoke you.
They slowly get picked off one by one while some 70s porn music plays in the background.
Iron Maiden!
Later on, the owner and Devereaux are having another meeting. It seems the owner has realized Devereaux is crazy and asks him to retire.
There's nothing for me outside this park. Can't you get that through your head? You will regret this day.
Call the police.
We then see Mr. Mad Scientist plotting his revenge. Wasn't this movie supposed to be starring Kiss? We're 30 minutes in and we still haven't... Yeah! Fucking yeah! It's fucking Kiss! Now that the whole reason anyone would watch this bullshit is finally in the movie, we find out that Victor Fuckenstein's plan is to make evil android versions of Kiss in order to ruin their reputation, in case this flick wasn't going to do that already. After the concert, Kiss are hamming it up for the cameras. Sam managed to get off work just long enough to get some pictures for his Kiss scrapbook. Sandy Sue notices Sam and tries to chase after him. Security stops her when Kiss decides to intervene. Excuse me? Still lost. It seems as if Kiss thinks it would be really fun if she could blow all of them. So Paul uses his star power to lure her over. Maybe Gene can...
No gratitude need be voiced.
Oh, good. You can't understand a thing Gene says.
Why?
You're looking for someone, but it's not Kiss.
My fiancé Sam, he was taking pictures of you.
There are dozens of photographers out there. How could anyone ever...
Silence, mortal. Kiss deems it so. We then end that scene with Gene roaring like a lion. We jump to later that night with security guards walking around the park. They find Gene, who really wants to ride the roller coasters. Then they try to politely tell him to wait until the park is open when Gene shows how much he hates the fuzz. Gene kicks their asses before saying fuck the product placement. Never thought I'd see that. The next day, the security team are ready to arrest Gene, but can't seem to find the band.
Maybe they're taking a swim.
Rock and rollers don't bathe.
It's a good thing a swimming pool isn't a bathtub.
Kiss do happen to be at the pool, in full costume, because there's nothing like sunbathing and makeup and stiletto boots. We also see the villain give whatever her name is a security pass before we jump back to the pool.
Gene's clean.
A pussycat. Almost.
Excuse me, Ace? What was your line again? Who the hell wrote that? Gene finally found his towel and arrives at the pool. He then shows his distaste for the entire situation. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Gene's brother was an only child.
Easy, Catman. They are serious.
And they've got guns.
This is ridiculous. This guy's dangerous. I want him locked up.
Oh, I thought I was still watching the movie. It's because the acting is so fucking wooden.
The owner convinces the security team to wait until after the show to try for the arrest. They leave and then...
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa, yep, that was her name, Melissa. Name is Melissa. Write it down in this book. I remember, this is not a book. I have tricked you. It is a whole... Melissa! It's Melissa. I'll remember it.
Since they think Melissa is just so swell, Kiss decide to show her the source of their rock and roll powers, called the Talisman. I wonder how many other random groupies know about them. Of course, Dr. Antagonist finds out about the Talisman and goes back to playing with his brand new Gene Simmons action figure.
This is Kiss, each sold separately, and you can put them in any crazy pose you want.
That's the name, Kiss.
Later that night, Devereaux sends Sam to break into Kiss's hotel room and bring him back the Talisman. Sam decides the best way to find Kiss's MacGuffins is to trash the place. And just where are our heroes while he does this? They're sitting around the pool playing an acoustic rendition of one of their hits, of course. I'm sure that's what every band wants to do after a gig. Play more of their songs for one unappreciative bitch.
You think she's finally gonna blow us, Gene?
It's not looking so good, Ace. Back to Sam, and he's found Kiss's Christmas ornaments, but is unable to touch them because he walked on carpet with socks. Instead of just taking the box, which he can clearly grab, Sam wants Kiss to know someone tried to steal their stuff and just leaves. Somehow, all that ruckus knocked Paul's guitar out of tune for a second, so they decide to turn in for the night when they notice someone besides them ruin their hotel room. They use all their rock star genius to deduce that Devereaux is behind it all.
Sam, the Talisman, they all led up to the park.
Especially what Melissa said about that Abner cat.
They leave immediately to stop Jelly Roll, leaving the source of all of their power in the same place they left it before. Luckily, Kiss knows someone with a crane and are able to easily get into the closed park. They explore around a bit before running into some space apes.
Gentlemen.
So how is this supposed to make Kiss look badass? The band decide it's too much work fighting off the apes and get their stunt doubles to do it instead. After the Silver Menace has been defeated, Kiss realize that they were just robots.
Devereaux!
They bumble around some more before running into some samurai. Well, that was extremely awkward. The fight finally starts and we see Kiss clearly have the upper hand. More samurai teleport in when Kiss decides it's time for their secret weapon, switching to the stunt doubles. Some more awkwardness ensues before Kiss decide it's time to jump cut away. Toilet Bowl decides that
let's stop this pussyfooting around
and sends Sam to retrieve the Talisman. They were stupid enough to leave them in the same place, and I just so happen to have a gun that can weaken its force field. Don't know why we didn't use it before. I suppose we're just as stupid. Since hiding the source of their powers would have made too much sense, Sam has no problem stealing the Talisman this time. I guess Kiss were just too excited to ride the merry-go-round. Who the hell let this happen? Next, Paul really wants to check out the Chamber of Thrills.
Let's go!
Inside, they start to look around. Hey, you think these guys could be robots too? Shut up and keep acting. Slowly, the horror monster cliches start stalking our heroes. Kiss keep acting like they're doing something, unaware of the threat not only behind them, but also in front of them. Oh no, that was mildly inconvenient. It's not long before fight number 3 breaks out, and it's Kiss versus whatever monsters they could get on loan from Universal. Wow, these have to be some of the most unremarkable fights ever put to film. It's just a bunch of posturing around, kind of like how Kiss is anyway. I guess it's a good fit then. After some more ballet, it seems as if the Fearsome Four have met their match, most likely because Haribo is cheating.
This gentleman won't die! You are addressing me, demon?
Kiss try to jump cut away again, but their abilities have been weakened through the power of convenience. They then get sucked up in Devereaux's giant vacuum tubes, and he seems very smug about it. The next day, we see that Kiss is nowhere to be found. It's because they're trapped in a laser bar cell, which is way less impressive than that sounds. Evil Kiss walk by, allowing our heroes to finally piece together Dildo's plan.
It only took you, like, the whole movie, so Good job!
Devereaux then begins to monologue his plan to the Fearsome Four, which is to have the evil robot Kiss play a terrible gig in order to incite a riot. Then, like the second-rate Bond villain he is, Hey Joe leaves Kiss to watch the destruction.
Gentlemen, enjoy yourself.
Evil Kiss then takes the stage, playing like utter shit which pisses off the audience. Luckily, Devereaux is a moron and left the talisman in view of Kiss's cell. They use the Force to bring the box over to them. They regain their powers and jump cut to the stage to save the day. Now it's time for the climactic battle between Kiss and their stunt doubles. Luckily, they found people who look, oh, for fuck's sakes. Could you not find extras who kind of resemble Kiss? Like, they're clearly not them. Whatever. Kiss win and their instruments magically appear, meaning it's time to start the show. Oh, damn it. Quick, cut away before YouTube shuts this video down. Quick. Okay, well, Kiss saves the day, and we cut to the worst villain ever, who lost, which turned him to stone or some shit. Kiss find the mind control device on Sam, meaning it's a happy ending.
This movie is awful, but you know what? You have to see this!
Kiss Meets the Phantom is one of those perfectly bad movies, like Plan 9 or The Room, that has to be seen to be believed. The acting is wooden, the plot has more holes in it than Jean's fishnet stockings, but my word, is it one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Seriously, track this flick down and laugh your ass off. Plus the music's good, so there's that at least. I think we made it through this review without angering the YouTube gods. All that's left to say is nobody loves you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. You know what this is. This is that time where I'm like, hey, it would be really awesome if you kept watching the videos and hit subscribe and told everybody about how funny I am. I mean, I know that's highly subjective, but like, yeah, I'm funny. Yeah, at least funny looking. Come on, man. You can at least like laugh at how fucking stupid I am. That's what I do. And that'll get some views. I have a Let's Play channel where you can watch my incompetence playing Final Fantasy 2 or 4, what it really is. Watch it. This is going on for longer than I want. I hate inslates. But like I feel like there's no way to get you to watch this stuff. Oh, this guy here. Watch him. Watch this guy's stuff. He doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers, and it's really sad, man. Like, he's talented, and like that's sort of the point. Like, there's some talented people doing this. You need to watch it and share it and laugh about it. Or just keep being a dick. Whatever the fuck works for you, man. Fucking, I'm out. Peace. Video. Kiss meets fucking, this is gonna get a copyright notice, isn't it? Just somehow.
Armageddon is coming to this park tonight.
We don't work with a second act, Devereaux. Besides, Armageddon is a lame group.